Ladies and gentlemen, Cage Warriors Academy presents 3 5-minute rounds in the professional strawweight division. Introducing first in the blue corner, weighing in at 115 pounds, representing MMA Chioggia, Ricardo Palha. And his opponent in the red corner, weighing in at 115 pounds, representing BKK Fighters, Charlie Falco!
With the white trim, his opponent Charlie Falco, the hometown guy, BKK Fighters with the black, red and white shorts with the white lycra shorts underneath. 3 5-minute rounds, a rematch of a fight from July last year, which Charlie Falco won. Ricardo Palha suffered a shoulder injury in the second round and went on to lose a points decision as Falco lifted the strawweight title, a title that he lost actually in his last fight. So he's now looking to get back in the win column by making it 2 wins over Ricardo Palha.
Ricardo Palha doing a good job of taking the center of the cage. Charlie's circling to the outside now. He's looking to circle into the center.
We saw in the first fight, Palha maybe the more powerful of the two, but also potentially the wilder. As Charlie Falco, nice and tight and technical, and fought his way to a points decision after that injury to Palha's shoulder, which we saw when he threw a big right hand in the second round. He immediately reacted, managed to get to the end of the fight, but Falco won on points. Falco had won 3 fights in a row before that setback last time out when he lost his title against Giovanni Helias.
And Falco's found a home at 115 pounds. And for 115 pounds, he's very rangy. He's got a long reach. And Falco already bleeding above the eye. I don't know if that was when the clash of heads happened a little while ago.
Yeah, that looks like a decent sized cut, doesn't it, above the left eye. He's dabbing at it, he knows it's there. Not quite sure how that was caused, but some more adversity then for Charlie Falco to overcome here.
They did tap heads as they both came in.
Okay.
Didn't look like it'd be enough for a cut. It was more like a glancing kind of, they both ducked in at the same time.
Both guys fast. Palha maybe looking to explode with those big, heavy hands.
And Palha's doing a good job of not just circling one way. He continues to circle both ways. And that's going to give Charlie problems just like that. It allows him to get that kind of quick left hook that comes in, especially when he switches stance. We know Palha gets a little bit wild and crazy with his punches.
Yeah.
But changing up that left to right foot movement can really help to open up those punches to be able to land something nice and clean.
Falco first to shoot for the takedown then.
Palha doing a good job of sprawling out, but the cage was right there. And as this is a pro fight, you'll start to see some knees to the head, plus also elbows.
Which Charlie's used really well actually in his fights, pro fights. Elbows on the floor especially.
Elbows in the break are, Joanna Jajay did it the best I think that I've ever seen anyone ever do.
Yeah, she was an incredible fighter. Little flying knee there from Charlie. And
Falco
now he's in on the
able
double.
to get the double leg and now this is exactly where Charlie wants the fight. Able to start getting some ground and pound in. Look to start to drop those elbows.
We saw him get a stoppage a couple of fights ago, Charlie Falco, on the floor in the first round via elbow.
And with just under a minute to go, that's a lot of time to work, especially for those elbows. And he does a good job of bringing those elbows over from the top.
Yeah, he's really good with those elbows. Damaging, slicing, spiteful elbows.
He's got Sean Carter and Jack Mason in his corner just talking to him, telling him exactly what he wants him to do.
This is good work from Charlie Falco here. Raining down punishment from the top. Pala trying to get back to his feet now, but he's been stopped. I think Pala's bleeding now as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Charlie's blood that's just raining down on him or if Palo's been cut open as well, but it's turning into a bloodbath here at Cage Warriors Southeast Academy 33.
It is indeed. Both guys are going to finish with their faces a mask of crimson. Looks like a cut across the nose of Pala. Yeah, in his hairline there, yeah.
And that will cause all kinds of blood.
And we're just going to get the clean-up crew in the cage just to mop up the crimson before we resume hostilities here. This is Pala's first fight since that defeat to Falco. Obviously had to have some time out injured. Says he worked on all parts of his game and that's made him a better fighter since then. But that was a big end to the first round for Charlie Falco, and he's going straight back to the well.
And he's right back in on the single leg and able to get that takedown. And again, he's right in his corner. And he's nice and high up. Good posture. Now he's going to look to try to get with 4.5 minutes just to rain down some elbows.
These elbows are nasty from Charlie Falco. Bouncing off the face of Ricardo Pala.
And I mean, Charlie's just not giving him any room to breathe here. He's just mauling him on top. Good short elbow on the inside to the jaw. Paulo looking to try to figure out a way to get an underhook to try to look to get out the back door.
Pala grimacing as these shots land.
And again, these are just
these are big shots.
Concussive.
Potential fight enders as these add up. Rich Mitchell looking on.
I mean, if he doesn't start to defend himself pretty quick, Rich Mitchell's going to have no excuse but to stop this fight.
Pala trying to fight his way back to his feet, but he's going to be forced back to his back here as Falco looks to rain down some more of those elbows.
And Falco just needs to remember that he can go for 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. He just needs to keep throwing these punches. You can't get tired.
This is a barrage of elbows from Charlie Falco, but Pala's back to his feet, immediately taken down again though.
Great double leg by Charlie, and just that killer instinct now that he's showing.
This is heavy ground and pound from Charlie Falco. There's blood being sprayed all over us here. Nick Albert taking cover. Rich Mitchell says to Pala, get out of there now.
And he's got to stop this fight.
Charlie Falco gets back in the win column by stopping Ricardo Pala by a brutal ground and pound. Those huge elbows, we're both covered in blood.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell calls stop the action at 2 minutes and 11 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Charlie Falco!